My next guest earlier this year dropped the hit record, Everything Big. She
Mhm.
had her own sneaker deal at the age of 17. She's also the winner of season 5, The Rap Game. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the CEO of Mini Mogul, Tyeler Reign.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Tyler, it is such a pleasure.
Thank you, thank you. I'm so happy to be here.
Wow, I am happy to be here. I'm so happy to be here because of this moment. It's
Yes,
been a while, we've been working on getting this Q&A established. Ran
yes.
into a few hiccups,
No, no,
but
no, but hey, it is okay. It is
yeah.
okay.
I was saying, when I grow up, I want to be like Tyeler Reign. Her patience and her grace is just as astonishing as she. So thank you so very much. I want to give you your roses. Yeah,
Thank
yeah,
you for having
yeah. Hey, Tyler, real quick before we get started, I heard that you are into, like cooking. Like, are you a chef or you just kind of mess around with it? You know what I'm saying?
Chef. But my mom, growing up, my mom would teach me how to cook because it's just like in our culture, as Portuguese. So in the Portuguese culture, we're supposed to be learning, well, how to cook and do all this other stuff as women. So my mom kind of taught me at a young age to cook, and I just kind of watched her cook my favorite dishes and just kind of just like caught on. I'm not a chef, but I know how to cook.
I heard that.
I'm
So
not a
what?
chef, how to cook.
Okay, all right, and we ain't just talking about like the snacks at night. We really throw down.
Oh no, 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 no! I throw down. I can make whole Thanksgiving dinners, like froze it down. And I'm not talking just pasta. I'm talking about I'm making salmon. I'm making oxtail. I'm making everything. I
What?
make all across the board. What? You know.
Yeah. So I know at one point you ventured into a vegan nutritional list. Is that list still on for you?
No, I was vegan. When was I vegan? I was vegan after I came home from rap game because I ate good in Atlanta. Do y'all hear me? Atlanta treated me. Oh, they treated me so good with the food. Came home from rap game and I was like, I need to clean my body. I was like, I need to go vegan. And after the Thanksgiving that year, I kind of just went cold turkey, went vegan, no meat, and I was vegan for a year, and then that Thanksgiving, the next year, I broke down and ate some chicken. I broke that meatloaf.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
The last time I was in the ATL, I think Gladys Knight had a restaurant there. I don't know if it's still there now, but the line was wrapped around the building when I was down there.
I don't know, but I did go to Old Lady Gang. Old Lady Gang is actually really good.
Wow.
Good
Wow.
candy. Yeah,
Yeah. So you're not in ATL right now. You're back home in California.
I
Yeah.
am back. Yep, 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 yep. Back in LA.
Yeah. LA. What up, LA? Shout out to LA. I love the West Coast.
Yeah.
Long Beach is one of my favorite.
Okay, I don't really head out to Long Beach that much. I only did Long Beach Pride. I was only in Long Beach for Long Beach Pride one year with Yoyo. I think that was 2022. I think that was I did Long Beach Pride, and that was the only time I've been in Long Beach. But Long Beach is pretty. I love the beach, so it's automatically beautiful to me.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, Growing up in California,
I grew up in Maryland.
you grew up in Maryland. Grew up
Maryland.
in
I was born here, and I grew up in Maryland. I
Wow.
left here like 3, 4. Went to Maryland because that's where like my dad's side of the family is, and cousins and aunts and my other grandmother. So we moved there to be like a regular schmegular degular family. I played in trees, played with my cousins and everything. So I grew up in Maryland. I didn't grow up in LA. I grew up in Maryland. My mom grew up here, but I grew up in Maryland.
Wow. Ironically, my father was born in Virginia, but he was raised in Maryland as well.
And my daddy is a Baltimore baby.
Mm.
Oh.
Yeah. Tyler, tell me, so you were homeschooled in California.
I was homeschooled from 6th grade up until I left high school.
Yeah. Tell me emotionally, how did that affect you?
Um, Emotionally, it didn't affect me. I want to say when I get around my peers, I can't relate to some sort. So socially, it kind of messed me up. I don't want to say it messed me up socially, but I can relate to more adults than people like my age because I was around adults literally since I was homeschooled, from 6th to 12th grade, and my teachers, and I was on the road with adults because I was homeschooled, so I could literally travel as much as I wanted to, and everybody that I was traveling with were adults. So I want to say it didn't mess with me emotionally, but it did, like, it was like, whoa, okay, I
Yeah.
can't. Oh, I relate to adults more. I talk to adults all the time. I didn't have friends, which was so crazy. I remember one year in 7th grade, my mom literally caught me talking to my books. Like I was doing homework and I was just like talking to my books as if they was my friends. And I was like, yeah, it didn't mess me up emotionally because I was making a sacrifice for my career and for something that I love to do so I can be able to do it 25/8. So I was fulfilling my emotions in my career.
Do you feel like you had a childhood growing up?
I didn't. I didn't have a childhood. I didn't have a childhood at all. I didn't go to proms. I graduated through FedEx. My diploma came in the mail. I never like did like grad night. I never did like the little dances or anything. Yeah, I didn't have a childhood. My childhood was the music, being in the studio, doing video shoots, doing rap game. I feel like I had a different type of childhood. I got to experience different cities. I got to experience different foods. I went to Virgin Islands. One year after rap game, I think it was after rap game, I went to Virgin Islands. So I was just doing that and being able to just be on the stage and perform and meet, the fans and everything. That was my childhood, and I wasn't really like mad at it because I was doing something that I love to do all the way around.
Yeah. Wow. And this started at what age for you?
How old am I in 6th grade? I think that's 12.
Wow.
I think I was 12th grade.
Yeah.
Yeah, 12. One thing that I would tell kids who are homeschooled is just know how to schedule your schooling right. So just to make sure you're not overwhelmed, because it can get overwhelming because again, my homeschooling program, my whole semester was accessible to me. So if I wanted to finish like a semester in 9th grade and be cool for a semester, I did that because if I knew I had to go film for rap game, I would do my schoolwork months ahead just so I could focus on rap game. Or if I had a show or anything, I would do my schoolwork weeks ahead just to make sure I could focus. So there's a lot of little ins and outs about homeschool that I did like. So
Yeah.
I would love to give my experience to other homeschoolers.
Yeah. I hear you bring up the rap game, and you were the winner to the rap game season 5.
Yes, I was the winner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me what the winner received after the show.
Chain, contract, what they say on the show. That's what we received. That's about it.
Do you feel like So Def treated you fairly?
I haven't worked with So Def, so I wouldn't know. I haven't worked with JD. I want to say it's been 4 or 5 years since the show. I haven't worked with him, so I can't really speak on what So Def has done for me. But what I can do is thank Lifetime for giving me the platform on putting me on Rap Game, so my talent could be, streamed to millions of people every Thursday at 9 p.m. That's what I can say. They definitely treated me right. You get what I'm saying? But as far as So Def, I can't no comment because I haven't worked with them. So yeah.
There was a moment after the rap game when you needed a getaway, and social media was saying you went missing.
Yeah.
What happened?
I was going through a lot at that time. I turned my phone off and I went to the beach, which is like my safe space. And it was just a lot that I was going through. It was rap game, it was personal stuff, it was home stuff. And I just needed a break. So I went to where I felt was safe, and that was Malibu for me. And I talked to the water. I listened to the water. It's just The beach is very relaxing to me. The water is just a safe spot for me, for my whole family, really. Like, we always really go to the beach for our safe spots. And I just turned off my phone and my location and thought I was grown and turned my phone back on. And I was like, oh, I'm so sorry, y'all. I am okay. I called my mom. My mom was, I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah, mental health is real. So if you battling with it, please don't do what I did. Please talk to somebody. If it gets overwhelming, there is a hotline for it. And I recommend therapy for sure, because I did therapy after that. And therapy helped me a lot. So yeah.
You know, Tyeler, I am also a firm believer in mental health and, you know, getting the motivational counseling that you need or therapy that you need. So I too stand for mental health. Tell me, in that moment when you had to get away, would you say Tyeler Reign was in search of Tyeler Reign, the person?
Yeah, at that point, I just felt like Tyeler Reign was just me at that point. At that point, I just felt like because there is a difference between me and Tyeler Reign. Like, Tyeler Reign, don't you know how there's like Beyonce and Sasha Fierce? Yeah, there's me and then there's Tyeler Reign. And it was a lot. It was overwhelming. I was young, going through a lot. I was still in the spotlight from Rap Game. I was still dealing with the aftermath mentally from Rap Game as well, too. So it was just a lot going on. And being Tyeler Reign at that point was just like, oh my God. Like, it was like overstimulating for me. So you could say she kind of just became one with me.
Yeah.
Because I had to be always on. So it was just like, it was no turning Tyeler Reign off at that point. Because again, that was after Rap Game. I was working, and I just feel like I was like, oh my God, I can't turn her off for 1 second. And that was my moment where I could shut her up and we could talk and have our moment and be like, look, if we're going to do this. And I had to talk with myself. And I was just like, look, it just, yeah.
Wow. So, you know, conversations in the mirror. I wanted to pick up the phone and contact the people I felt like I had a personal relationship with first. And the reason why is because, you know, I see bits and pieces of myself in the people that I want to reach out to. There was a moment when I wanted to be that person I heard on interviews and on the radio. You know how those artists are like, yeah, you know, I had a really rough time and this song came from that. And I had a really rough time and this movie inspired that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Last 2 years, my rough time, I'm looking for a record. Like, I'm looking for music to give me a song. And I didn't get one. But the interesting thing in that is I felt like I found my voice during that quiet moment from music. Hmm. And my question to you is, what song or you know, what record of Tyeler Reign's is your record that gives you peace, that is, I mean, whether it's released or unreleased, you know, what record is that's like your therapy?
Well, I have two. The first one is out. It's called I Promise.
Look, I promise I was meant for this. Got verses like the Bible, check my penmanship. Fake ass bitches, I'ma show you what the realest is. Sneak a deal without a deal, I'm starting businesses. I'm dripping like a Sunday on a Sunday afternoon. All I talk is scene, don't you not talking, bitch, you out of tune. My flow is out of here, I take vacations on the moon. Beam me up, my bank account is heavy as a truck, I'm stacking bucks. Hey, when I throw my shot, you better duck, you know what's up. We eating over here, you talking beef to me, that's lunch. KO when I rhyme on my lines, pack a punch, put your body in the trunk, till your ass smell like a skunk. Underdog, I'm the one they dog. Niggas ain't hearing me, I guess their ears is clogged. Running marathons while all the other bitches jog. Niggas want smoke, but all these niggas giving fog. I got a chip on my
I promise so dear to my heart. I had a studio session and I had a whole bunch of beats in my phone, and I don't like to listen to beats like a couple days before a session because I'll just sit on them and like the ideas will just sit. So I listened to it the day of the studio session, and I'm going through it, and and I heard boom, boom. I said, okay, boom, boom. I sat and I listened to it, and it said, "Hi, Ray and R." I said, whoa. And just the drop, honestly, it felt to me like some Kendrick, J. Cole. Like it felt like one of them records that would really speak to you, and a record that you wouldn't expect me to hop on. But people know I'm a true musician. So a record like that really spoke to me, because the first bar that came out of my mouth was, "I promise I was meant for this." And it just came out, and I was going through again the rap game stuff when I had to go sit at the beach. The song came after that, hence why I did "I Promise" at the beach. If did anybody like put the two pieces together, that's the beach that I filmed "I Promise" that's where I escaped to. So I wanted it to all correlate back together. And yeah, nobody has ever asked me a question this deep about my music, so I get to actually explain it. But yeah, the beach that I recorded at is actually the beach that I went missing at. So that's the correlate, that's the piece together there. And it was just more of like I felt I needed a resurge, because after that I did just reappear as a new artist. I'm gonna say reappear as a new artist, but the new era started, and "I Promise" was the first of that era of me dropping new music. And just it was an explanation of just like, I'm tired of being doubted. I'm tired of people trying to change me. I just want to be me for who I am. Y'all gonna love it, or y'all gonna mess with it, or y'all not. And "I Promise" is anytime I feel down, I turn on "I Promise." Shameless plug. I stream my own music, and I will turn her on real quick and just remember, like, I promise I was meant for this. Like,
Wow.
It's the Bible. Like I was literally meant for this. I don't care how many trials and tribulations I go through, tragedies I go through. It's always gonna lead me back to entertaining, making music.
Wow, that's amazing. I love the video, the visual too for "I Promise." "I Promise" is my favorite record of yours.
Thank you.
Yeah, and the reason why is because I grew up listening to Big and Pac and Heavy D and Jay and Snoop, right? And you are so lyrical on that. Like you're really lyrical on that. Yeah.
Thank you. Cause it's so funny. That was a 3-take song. First take, I just played around, make sure I got it. Second one, it was like, all right, I'm finna do it. And that third one, I literally just sat there and I recorded it. And my engineer Kawana let me, and everybody was in the room. The producers were in the room, and my mom was in the room, and nobody had heard the rap. Like nobody knew I wrote something to this. So when the beat came on, everybody was so surprised that I wanted to write to this. And I'm like, if y'all know me, y'all know I love music, and this right here is kind of hot. So yeah, "I Promise" is a special record. I remember that session till this day, because everybody was just like, "Who made you mad?" The world and the industry made me mad, and the people that was in my team at that point had just made me mad. So
yeah. Yeah. You've experienced a lot. You started the record business when you were 11, 12, and you won the rap game at the age of 16, right? You had sneaker deals and backpack deals, like everything appeared to be, going your way, right?
I did everything that everybody's doing now already. I was just earlier to the curve, earlier to the game. That's all.
Yeah. With all the adversity that you have overcome, with all the knowledge that you have now, would you say Tyeler Reign of today is the superhero to Tyeler Reign of yesterday?
Would I say Tyeler Reign is the superhero to Tyeler Reign? Not yet. And that's being totally honest, not yet. Because Tyeler Reign still got some growing and healing to do in the midst of trying to become myself super. I still got a lot of things that I want to accomplish, that I need to accomplish, and just a lot of work that still needs to be done. Just not even speaking career-wise. I'm talking like personal. I'm talking about self-work that needs to be done before I can say like, okay, I made myself proud. I don't say I haven't made myself proud or haven't made Tyeler Reign proud. I made myself proud, but I know that there's more than I can achieve. And I know what I'm capable of. And in the midst of all these adversities and trials and tribulations, it has knocked me down. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a real human being that has knocked me down to where I had to literally knock myself down and build myself back up, knock me down, build myself back up. But in the midst of all of that, it has given me tougher skin, stronger skin to literally fight anything that does come my way. So I wouldn't say, not yet, I'm not a superhero. Not yet. Not yet.
Yeah, that's cool. And that's real, you know, and that's also what I feel is called acceptance.
Yeah.
You know, accepting what was and accepting what is, you know, and that's something that I also practice in meditation as well. I think you are a firm believer in meditation and all that good stuff as well too, right?
I do. Sometimes I've been needing to breathe. I'll be like, so I turn on my music, I turn on my soundscapes, I turn on my instrumentals, I turn on my binaural beats, and I and pray. Literally, I will sit and pray, and I will just breathe, really, and just, you know, breathe out, inhale the old and exhale the BS, literally.
Tyeler, what was some of the best advice that you received in the music business?
Oh, it's been a lot. I've met so many people who gave me some good advice, but one thing that I can say is my auntie Yoyo. Yoyo. First off, I want to give her flowers. She crowned me the princess of the West Coast. I want to say a year after I came off a rap game. COVID really messed up my timeline. So if it's not the exact, I know what happened. It's just that it worked with me. I think it was the year after rap game. So I guessing that's 2021 or 2. She crowned me the princess of the West Coast. And she told everybody on stage, I see myself in this girl. And from the first time she met me, she took me under her wing and was like, baby girl, she was like, you are a star. And she always said, do not let the haters get to you. Do not let the outside come in your ear and change who you are. Because she always told me, you remind me of me. She was like, you remind me of me when I was with Cube and she was like, she was like the rawness. She was like, everything about you reminds me of me. And one thing that she did say is, don't put the carriage in front of the horse. Don't put the in front of the horse. Don't be so worried about the future and live in the moment.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't realize that until last year or sometime last year, in the top of last year, I understood what that meant because I was so triggered by rap game for a long time that I couldn't live in the moment. And I was working. After I got off rap game, I just started working and thinking about the future. And I couldn't live in the moment that I accomplished something. So when that really stuck with me when she says that is don't put the carriage in front of the horse, that resonated with me. And I was like, okay, I get it. So yeah, Yoyo definitely.
Wow. Yoyo, the great Yoyo.
The great, you can't play with my Yo Yeezy.
Wow.
Love her to death. I thank her. There has been multiple times where we have conversations. She's mentored me. I've been in the studio with her. We did countless performances together. I just want to thank her literally for taking me under her wing and nourishing me. And because not a lot of OGs will do that. A lot of OGs will feel intimidated by young talent or just intimidated by just energy, period. There have been times where OGs have been irritated or just intimidated by the energy that I bring. And Yoyo was the only OG who really took me in, and I'm talking took me in, brought me on Love and Hip Hop, put me on a song with her, traveled with her, took me in and mentored me. And I thank her 100 times for that. 100. I thank her to the end of the world for that, because that means so much to me to have a legend really rock with me. Yoyo rocks with me. Man, I was like, I have so much respect for Yoyo. So much love and respect.
Yeah. Respect and love to the legend Yoyo. Most definitely. You know, I'm hearing so much for the first time, a lot of things that I don't think, the public had, they've heard before. A lot of people also don't know that you were an advocate for gun violence.
Yes.
Tell me about that.
A good friend of mine, Lil Busy, was shot while I was in Rap Game. I had to do one of the challenges for it and for a viral video. And the concept came to my mind that my friend Lil Busy was shot due to gun violence. And that right there, and I was pretty close. We traveled and everything. We did shows together. Like, that was somebody who I felt that passing. And I was so sad I couldn't be here for that. But I literally was like, since I can't be there, I'm gonna dedicate this whole song, whole challenge to him, because it was a sad situation. Yeah.
Lil Beezy is proud of you. That's what you believe.
Yes, definitely. The whole when that episode came out, LA literally was like, yo, I actually did a viewing party with his mother, and his mother actually thanked me and hugged me and was like, thank you for even like making this song dedicated. I did a whole sign, the video, and everything. So yes, Little Busy is proud.
Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. What has been done since then? Are you still working to advocate against gun violence? Are you still out there?
Yeah, since everything has happened, I took a break again from an unfortunate accident, but that has not stopped the work. I am just now reevaluating my life and really just taking life into consideration. Being an artist is really taxing on the mental, and I'm talking about just an artist. Being a female artist is taxing on the mental, and it can't get that. So I'm in sync. I've been writing heavily in sync, doing placements. I know you guys saw or heard 2 of my songs on For the Love of Money on Star. Shameless plug. Go watch it. My first placement, 2 songs. So I've really gotten heavily into sync. Writing backstage. I won't say backstage, but background. I'm really heavy in the background. Heavy in the background. Yeah, may see me on TV soon, writing for your favorite girls. I don't know, whatever God has in store for me, that's what's going to be done. But me doing music and me just doing arts, period, will never, ever change.
Yeah. Tyeler, you're also an entrepreneur. You're the CEO of Mini Mogul. Tell us how important it is to own your own.
Oh, very important to own your own, because you don't want to be working for everybody else or somebody else gets your money. You need to. So at 8, or I think it was 8, I was 8 when Mini Mogul came, and Mini because I'm a small girl. At the time it was Mini because I'm just Mini. And then Mogul, that speaks for itself. I do any and everything. I'm a Mini Mogul. Like, in a minute, the Mini just going to be taken off. I'm not Mini. Baby's a big mogul at this point. But yeah. Yes, I created that when I was 8. It's very important.
Yeah.
It happens on business. Literally, you need that. And you need to, that's how you need to be identified. And that's how you get your stuff.
Yeah. Hey, Tyeler, so at this point, we're going to do a game. All right. I got a game, and it's pretty much define the artist in one word. So I'm going to throw an artist out there. And I want you to define the artist in one word. You ready?
Okay. I'm ready.
Define the artist in one word. Yoyo.
Queen. Next. Queen. That's in my butt.
Define the artist in one word. Missy Elliott.
Iconic. I got your words for Missy, but I'm gonna just stick with no. Yeah, I'm gonna say iconic.
Have you had a chance to meet Missy yet?
I haven't had a chance to meet Missy yet. I did the Can't Stand the Rain remix, and she did retweet.
I do what they can. My shit, you it stank. No limit to the bank, bitch. I just bought a tank. They fighting for my rank. They chase me, I don't drink. I stay calling the shots. Bitches knows they running snot. I got that drip. I walk around in that shit. Bitches be scary, they it. Hoes sick up on it. Smoke a nigga like chronic.
Dig in the hands of Timbo and Missy. They did both show love to it, but I'm still fingers crossed that I get a chance to just be in the studio with Missy. If that's not on my own stuff, if that's writing with her or anything, or or writing something of mine, then I'm up for it. But I haven't. I'm still praying.
Missy is so cool. I had a chance to meet Missy indirectly, here in Virginia Beach, years ago. Like, I pull up to this store. I won't say the name of the store, right? It's in Virginia Beach. And this money green Bentley pulls up on like 20s, right? Me. And so I don't mind it. I'm paying it no mind. I go inside the store and the person that was in the car comes in behind me and they're on the phone. And I'm like, that sounds like Missy Elliott.
You turn around, it's Missy Elliott.
Missy Elliott walking in the store, just like no security.
When I got the notification that she liked my tweet and retweeted it and actually replied to it, I literally ran around my house.
Yeah. Got two more for you.
Okay.
Define the artist in one word. Willow Smith.
Willow. I want to say iconic too. At 8, she created a song that was literally made young girls like me feel like they were different and could whip their hair. I cut my hair off because I saw Willow. Literally, like, I'm not even gonna lie. I got both sides of my hair shaved down because I saw Willow. I connected to Willow, literally, and I still do. Like, I still connect to her as an artist, and for her to have that type of hold on me still, and I was a fan since 8 and 21st Century Girl and all this other type of, she's iconic too. I'm so sorry. I stand on that. Y'all could come at me, but I stand on that.
Willow Smith is definitely iconic.
Yeah, like, he accomplished things at 8. Like, what? But I didn't accomplish it until I was 16. What? It's crazy.
We got one more for you. One more. Define this artist in one word. Tyeler Reign.
How would I define Tyeler Reign? I'm gonna describe her. Let's see, one word to describe Tyeler Reign. She's a mystery. You never know what you get from her if it's music wise, and that's in a good way. She's very mysterious in a good way. She keeps you guessing because of the fact y'all didn't think I would do a song like I Promise, or hop on something like Everything Big, so she's definitely a mystery girl. She keeps you guessing. She keeps you guessing.
Yeah. Tyeler, with that being said, 10 years from now, who will the world say Tyeler Reign is?
A leader, an innovator. She was creative. She did everything that she said she was going to do. She's a mogul because I do not plan on just sticking to music or being an artist for the rest of my life. I'm going to fulfill all my creative mediums. So if that's TV, that's clothes, that's this, that's that, I'm gonna do it. If that's writing for other people, I'm gonna do it. If that's making my own production company, I'm gonna do it. So yeah, I'm gonna be a mogul. They're gonna say that she really paved her own way, and that's what's something that I'm really big on, is paving my own way and being a trendsetter and being different and being a mogul and being a boss, being reigning over everything. And y'all know the definition of reign. She definitely stood on her name. She definitely reigned.
You know what, Tyeler? I recall seeing your videos on YouTube way before the rap game. As a matter of fact, my brother and I, Screwface, had this Manage Me Monday thing. This is way back when Periscope was popping. You remember that?
Twitter and not X.
Right. And the drive and the ambition that you had then, I see it now. And let me just tell you, like, the sky is not the limit for you. I see you like breaking so many boundaries and going so far. Like, I don't think your imagination can hold what God has for you next.
Nah, I don't. And I know that. I know my imagination really runs wild. And this is only what y'all seen thus far, like Can't Stand the Rain, FN, I Promise. Yeah. my project, The End. I really titled it The End because I was just the end of an era for me, and I'm always just, coming up with something new.
Yeah. Hey, Tyeler, you dropped Everything Big earlier this year. Tell us where we can find you, where we can follow you.
Everything Big is out now. I didn't drop it earlier this year. That was definitely last year. Everything Big came out. Y'all can find me on everything at Tyeler Reign now. I've made it so simple. It's not Reign Tyeler. It's Tyeler Reign. TYELERREIGN. Go stream the end. It's on all streaming platforms. That's what our promise is on. That's what Who Dat is on. That's what Bad MF is on. That's what Cheat Code is on. What else? Keep following me. I'm working. Y'all are gonna see some stuff from me really soon. I'm just on a path right now to recovery and work, and but who knows? Who knows where you'll see me at next? Who knows? Just know I'm still always in the loop and tolerating, never leaving.
Tyeler, thank you so very much for your time. Thank you so very much for gracing us with your beautiful spirit and smile. I'm telling you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you just even talking to me, and the questions that you asked too. Nobody really asked those thought-provoking questions that makes me want to talk. Not everybody knows that I'm really intelligent and I love to talk. And once you get to talking to me, you realize like, oh dang, she's actually like, oh wow. So I appreciate you for even exploring my brain a little bit. I appreciate that.
Thank you so very much.
Yeah.